morning. For Traders Exclusive, this is George Kachuk with RCM Wealth Advisors, reporting to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. What I'd like to talk about is the state of equity markets and some of the sectors we're looking at. So basically, equity markets we saw last week, whether it was the Dow, the S&P, NASDAQ 100 hitting new highs, and breadth is very good, so basically the bull trend continues. Now, pretty much this has been led by our large cap tech. If we look at the QQQs, that's the NASDAQ 100 ETF, or the XLK, which is a technology ETF for the S&P sector. That's been leading the market, followed by industrials, consumer discretionary. Now, one sector that's done really well right after the elections was the financials, the XLF. However, that's been basically consolidating now from anywhere from 8 to 6 weeks. Depends which part of that financial sector you take a look at. It's a pretty interesting dynamic here is because it pretty much gold has been trading up for about 6 weeks in a row. The dollar's been trading down for about 6 weeks in a row, and that's a pretty perfect relationship, contrary relationship that way. And the financials have basically been basing a little bit like a coiled up spring, and we're waiting for them to break out. And actually this morning, that's exactly what we're getting. We're seeing a breakout in the XLF into new high. We can see the similar situation if we look at the KRE, that's the regional bank ETF. That's breaking into new highs. Or we can look at the KBE, that's the large bank ETF. That's just about there breaking into new highs. So what we're looking at, so some of the big name banks that we're looking at to see if they can break into new highs is Bank of America, that's BAC, or Goldman Sachs. They're all just about trying to break through to today. JP Morgan, similar type situation. Now, if we look at some of the investment brokerages, they've gone up to the upside and a little bit extended. That's Evercore, whereas Morgan Stanley's just breaking out this morning. E-Trade and Charles Schwab are still consolidating. Now, if we look at some of the regional banks, Western Alliance, that symbol is WAL. That's actually breaking out this morning as we speak, as is Seacoast Banking, that's SBCF, small bank in the Florida area. That's breaking out to new highs in big volume. Similar move we're seeing in Zions Bank Corp, that symbol is ZION. So there's a lot of names breaking out. The life insurers, part of financial sector, they're a little bit extended now. That's stocks like Primerica, symbol PRI, or Athene Holdings, symbol ATH, or Lincoln National, symbol LNC. So a lot of those are extended, but as we speak today, the financials have been coiled up. Gold is down a little over 1% today. The dollar's up, and the banks are breaking out. So that's something to take a look at. Now, of course, you should always consult your financial advisor. None of these are actual buy recommendations. Consult your financial advisor. See if any of these trades are for you. As for full disclosure, we do own some of these names that I mentioned, and we are adding to some of them these mornings as we speak. But as always, as I tell you, let price and volume be your guide. That's this place to take a look at the financial sectors. Last week we talked about the biotech sector coming off a bottom. That's something to still take another look at. Technology stocks, for the most part, a little bit extended now. So you just need to check all these things out. So as I said, like always, let price and volume be your guide. This is George Kachuk with RCM Wealth Advisors, reporting to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. Have a great trading week.